What you're about to hear is the exact moment Sophie Cunningham blew up a decades-old WNBA rulebook, and now the league's old guard is terrified. It all started so casually, Sophie just talking on her podcast about DeWanna Bonner's messy exit from the Phoenix Mercury, but within minutes it stopped being a locker room story, and turned into a direct attack on the way women's basketball has been controlled, filtered, and spun for years. See, for decades, WNBA coverage has been run by a tiny circle of media gatekeepers. They decide who's a star, who gets the interviews, what stories get told, and if you're a player, you either play along, or you vanish. Sophie just burned that whole system down. She didn't feed her comments to ESPN, she didn't hand them off to a league-friendly reporter for some sponsor-safe puff piece. She went straight to the fans, raw, unfiltered, and with zero corporate spin. And yeah, millions listen. Here's the part that has the league shaking. Sophie's not alone. Players like her and Caitlin Clark now have bigger, more loyal audiences than some of the most powerful insiders in sports. Sophie, 1.6 million TikTok followers, 1.1 million on Instagram, more reach than many national reporters will get in their entire careers. And she built that without kissing the ring. On her show, Sophie didn't just defend Caitlin Clark, she obliterated her critics. When people claimed Clark wasn't the face of the league, Sophie called them dumb as hell. No polite disagreement, no softened language, just exactly what fans have been thinking for months, said right to their faces. Fans are sick of polished PR answers, they want real. Sophie gave it to them. Then she committed the WNBA's biggest sin. She broke the unwritten code. Don't criticize the vets, don't expose league politics, don't give fans a reason to question the chosen stars. She torched all three. Talking jealousy, talking about the obsession with toughening up Caitlin Clark, talking about Bonner's exit with zero filter. And here's where the old system really loses control. Sophie isn't just some player ranting on her iPhone. Her podcast is backed by The Volume, Colin Cowherd's massive sports media brand. This is the first time a WNBA player's content has fully crossed into mainstream sports media with actual heavyweight backing. They didn't sign her as a charity move. They signed her because she's pulling numbers the league's own media can't touch. Now ESPN, The Athletic, and every other outlet are scrambling to sign WNBA players. Not because they want to, but because Sophie just proved they have to. This is, bigger than Sophie now. This is really the start of athlete-owned media in the WNBA. Players are controlling their own narratives, writing their own contracts with social media freedom built right in. They're just skipping the middleman entirely. And here's the nightmare for the gatekeepers. Sophie's power isn't tied to her box score. She doesn't need to be MVP to dominate the conversation. That means any player with a voice and a phone can build their own empire, without the league's permission. The Bonner drama, just the spark. Sophie lit the match, and now the old media structure is burning. The funeral for the old system is coming, but the fight before it, it's going to be nasty. The gatekeepers aren't going quietly, they'll push safe narratives, they'll try to control players again. But Sophie just proved there's another way, raw, unfiltered, and impossible to silence. Drop a fire Sophie in the comments if you're riding with her, hit like, smash, subscribe, because this is only the beginning.